So my first school ended up being Miller Middle School in Kingston, New York. My friend Chris Roquet was like, come to my daughter's school. Her and my son are straight edge because of you. You can come speak to 900 kids. I'm like, all right, that's kind of scary.
Toby and I were talking on the phone one night, and he had said to me, he said, listen, I think I want to start speaking to schools and spreading the straight edge, the story of my life about being straight edge. And he said he was already doing a school in Trisha's school in Far Rockaway, and he was coming around. He had a few shows to do, and I said, hey, if I could get you Kingston school, could we work that into your schedule? And he said, yeah, I would do it. I said, it's middle school kids. I said, it's perfect age. It's 900 kids, and if I can make it happen, would you come? And he said, we'll definitely work it out. So I called the school. I talked to a few people I knew there, and right away, they said, no problem. Within days, they had it locked down.
It was my first time ever going to speak to kids. And as soon as she said my name, I grabbed the mic and I walked on stage, and I had these cue cards that I had been stressing Chris about for months, like every single note for every single picture in my PowerPoint. I had them in my back pocket. And when I came on stage, I never touched my cue cards ever again. I never used my cue cards at any of these schools. It's just, when I see the pictures, it's my life story. I just speak it.
Have you ever tried?
I never tried. I've never tried a sip of alcohol. I've never tried a cigarette. I've never tried any drugs my whole life.
The response was overwhelming. I mean, kids who had, parents who might have had, issues with alcohol. Kids that have relatives that are in that situation. Everybody really relating to him, kids walking up to him and telling them their story and how much what he's saying means to them. I mean, it was obvious. I mean, the kids were saying it.
Yeah, and this was a year ago, actually, this month. I think this it was February, whatever.
19th.
February 19th, but so it's been a year, and I still see kids at like basketball games, and they ask me about Toby, and they ask me if he has any more shirts, or if he has, when H2O is playing and all that stuff. It's just funny, the lasting impression that he's made on these kids and the faculty. I'll go into the office and they'll ask about him. Even the Miller Middle School has a resource officer, which is actually a police officer from the town that is in the school, that stays in the school, and he's like a huge H2O fan now, and and he deals with a lot of troubled kids and stuff, and he always tells me how great that was and how positive it was for some of these kids, and he asks for sweatshirts all the time. And
yeah.
That one, amazing, the reception from those kids, the big signings, and the kids kind of bum rushing me after and giving away stuff. Right then, and walking out of that Kingston school, I was like, you know what, I want to do this. I'm trying to just give positive message to the world. Amazing.